Every day, millions of drivers step into their vehicles, press the start button, and drive away completely unaware that they are barely scratching the surface of what their machine can actually do. We have entered an era where cars are no longer just mechanical tools made of steel, rubber, and glass, but hyper-advanced, rolling supercomputers intricately woven with millions of lines of code. Yet, the vast majority of owners still treat these marvels of engineering like traditional combustion engines that simply happen to have a massive battery strapped to the floorboard. This profound disconnect between user knowledge and technological capability is completely reshaping the automotive landscape, creating a silent divide between those who merely drive their cars and those who actually command them. Nowhere is this phenomenon more glaringly obvious than within the rapidly expanding global fleet of BYD vehicles. You might think you bought a practical, efficient, and cost-effective electric vehicle to commute to work, run errands, and save money on fluctuating gas prices. You might even believe you fully understand the infotainment system simply because you know how to tap a button to rotate the center screen or connect your smartphone via Bluetooth. But the uncomfortable truth is that unless you have spent hours digging through hidden developer menus, reading deeply translated engineering forums, or aggressively experimenting with the underlying software architecture, you are driving a machine that is fundamentally holding back its true potential. There is a staggering array of hidden features, dormant capabilities, and clever engineering tricks programmed into every modern BYD that the vast majority of owners will never discover during the entire lifespan of the vehicle. To understand why these powerful features are hidden in plain sight, we must first look at the massive paradigm shift actively disrupting the global automotive industry. For decades, legacy automakers built cars with rigidly fixed capabilities. What you drove off the dealership lot was exactly the car you had 10 years later, unchanged and unimproved. But as the industry aggressively pivoted toward electrification and software-defined vehicles, an entirely new philosophy emerged, championed largely by aggressive, tech-forward companies in the Asian automotive sector. While Western brands like Tesla chose a path of stark minimalism, stripping away physical controls and forcing users into a very specific, tightly controlled digital ecosystem, BYD took an entirely different and somewhat subversive approach. They built an open-ended digital playground masked safely behind a layer of accessible, family-friendly interfaces. The tension in the automotive market today ultimately revolves around the concept of control. Legacy automakers desperately want to charge you monthly subscriptions just to turn on your heated seats, unlock your maximum acceleration, or access basic navigation routing, effectively locking the physical hardware you already purchased behind arbitrary digital paywalls. BYD, conversely, has equipped cars like the Seal, Atto 3, and Dolphin with an incredible suite of hardware and software capabilities right out of the factory. But they have layered the user interface in a way that protects the average, technologically illiterate driver from accidentally altering the car's core behavior. This means the raw power is there, sitting completely dormant, quietly waiting for an owner curious enough to unlock it. It is a brilliant strategy that challenges the entire Western model of automotive monetization, giving the hardware away but requiring a deeper level of engagement to truly master the machine. One of the most profoundly misunderstood and widely ignored features buried deep within these vehicle settings is the comfortable stop system, commonly referred to as CST. If you have ever ridden in an electric vehicle, especially early models or certain aggressive competitors, you have likely experienced the jarring, slightly nauseating sensation of sudden regenerative braking. The moment the driver lifts their foot off the accelerator pedal, the car violently lurches forward, dramatically shifting the vehicle's weight and creating a highly uncomfortable, seasick experience for passengers in the cabin. This is the dark side of one-pedal driving that many legacy manufacturers simply accept as a necessary evil for the sake of energy recovery. However, BYD engineers recognized that this sudden kinetic weight transfer was a major barrier to EV adoption for traditional car buyers. So they quietly integrated the CST algorithm deep into the vehicle's braking control module. When activated, this highly sophisticated software actively predicts the exact millisecond the vehicle is about to come to a complete physical halt and automatically reduces the braking pressure by a microscopic margin, smoothing out the suspension dive and bringing the heavy car to an imperceptibly smooth stop. It perfectly mimics the nuanced footwork of a professional chauffeur, seamlessly blending mechanical friction and magnetic regenerative braking in real time. Yet, thousands of owners drive around every single day complaining about jerky stops or their passengers getting motion sickness simply because they have not dug 3 menus deep into the vehicle dynamics settings to toggle this incredible, physics-defying piece of software on. It completely changes the dynamic profile of the vehicle, instantly elevating the ride quality from a standard commuter to a luxury tier experience, and it is just sitting there unchecked. Beyond the driving dynamics, the underlying electrical architecture of a BYD houses secrets that fundamentally change the overall utility and purpose of the vehicle. Most owners are vaguely aware of the vehicle-to-load, or V2L, capability, as the salesperson probably mentioned that you can plug in a laptop or power a small coffee maker during a weekend camping trip. That is the sanitized, brochure-friendly explanation designed for the masses. What they absolutely do not tell you is the sheer scale and brute force of the power delivery system available through that simple external adapter. We are not talking about slowly charging a smartphone. We are talking about drawing over 3 kilowatts of sustained, pure sine wave alternating current power directly from the massive Blade battery pack. Savvy owners who have unlocked the true potential of this system are completely bypassing traditional, noisy gas generators. They are running entire remote construction job sites, powering heavy-duty welding equipment, running multiple high-draw appliances simultaneously like induction cooktops and industrial space heaters, and even pulling off the ultimate automotive party trick, charging other stranded electric vehicles. Yes, your BYD is effectively a highly capable mobile rescue charger that can dump significant energy into a dead Tesla or Ford Mustang Mach-E sitting on the side of the highway, provided you have the right grounding and cabling setup. The software natively allows you to set precise discharge limits, ensuring you never drain your own battery below a safe threshold to get back home. This entirely transforms the vehicle from a mere mode of transportation into a decentralized mobile power plant, a feature that becomes absolutely critical during natural disasters or localized grid failures. Yet most owners leave the discharge adapter sealed in its plastic wrapping in the sub-trunk, completely oblivious to the industrial-grade power grid sitting directly under their feet. The true heart of this untapped potential, however, lies within the Die-Link infotainment system, which is perhaps the most heavily misunderstood piece of technology inside the entire cabin. To the uninitiated observer, the massive motorized rotating screen in the center console is just a quirky design gimmick, a cool party trick to show off to friends before setting it to landscape mode to run Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and never interacting with the native system again. But treating the Die-Link system as just a screen is a massive underutilization of a highly capable computing platform. What BYD essentially installed in the dashboard is a fully unlocked, heavily modified Android tablet with deep system-level integration into the car's physical hardware network. While almost all other automakers completely lock down their software environments to prevent third-party interference, Die-Link quietly allows for the sideloading of standalone Android application package files, or APKs. This means that with a simple USB flash drive and a basic understanding of file managers, an owner can entirely bypass the incredibly limited official application store and install virtually anything they want. We are talking about full desktop-class web browsers, advanced OBD2 telemetry dashboards that pull live, granular battery cell data, streaming services that aren't officially supported in your region, and even cloud gaming applications that turn the car into a high-end gaming console while sitting parked at a public charging station. When you combine this unlocked software environment with the fact that you can easily pair wireless Bluetooth controllers directly to the car's hardware, the interior instantly transforms into a personalized entertainment and productivity hub that rivals proprietary systems found in vehicles costing 3 times as much. You are not just buying a car, you are acquiring an open-source development platform, provided you know the digital handshakes required to access it. This level of hardware integration extends directly to the vehicle's optical and surveillance architecture, another domain where BYD hides incredible utility behind simple icons. Many owners know the car has a 360-degree camera system to help them avoid scraping their alloy wheels on tight curbs, but few realize the software is actively stitching these high-definition feeds together to create a transparent chassis view. By utilizing complex image processing algorithms, the car effectively remembers the terrain it just drove over and projects it onto the screen, allowing the driver to virtually look straight through the floorboards of the car to see exactly where the front wheels are placed in relation to potholes or debris. Furthermore, depending on the region and local privacy laws, this array of cameras can act as a fully integrated, cloud-connected DVR security system. Unlike aftermarket dashcams that drain the 12-volt battery or require messy wire routing, the native system can record all angles simultaneously directly to an inserted SD card or internal memory, while also allowing owners to remotely tap into the live camera feeds via their smartphone application to monitor their parked vehicle from anywhere in the world. It is a highly sophisticated, factory-integrated Sentry mode that provides massive peace of mind, yet countless owners never bother to format the storage drive or toggle the continuous recording features on, leaving their advanced security apparatus completely dormant. This software freedom also directly interfaces with the most crucial defining component of any electric vehicle, the high-voltage battery. BYD is internationally famous for their proprietary blade battery technology, utilizing a lithium iron phosphate chemistry that is remarkably safe, structurally rigid, and highly durable. The industry knows all about the extreme nail penetration tests and the total lack of thermal runaway. But what average owners do not deeply understand are the hidden thermal management protocols meticulously governing their daily fast charging speeds. Many owners naturally complain about sluggish charging rates in cold weather, incorrectly assuming the public infrastructure is broken or that the car is inherently underperforming. They don't realize that BYD has engineered specific, though somewhat obfuscated, methods for active battery preconditioning. Unlike some legacy navigation systems that automatically and aggressively heat the battery the moment you navigate to any charger, wasting massive amounts of precious range in the process, BYD relies on a more nuanced interplay between the cabin climate control system and the primary battery management system. By understanding how to manually trigger the battery heating circuit through specific software inputs, or by cleverly utilizing the smart charging schedules deep within the mobile application, an owner can strategically force the thermal management system to prime the massive blade battery to its exact optimal temperature window just minutes before arriving at a high-speed DC plug. This secret significantly slashes time spent at the station, allowing the vehicle to aggressively pull maximum amperage immediately upon plug-in, rather than spending the first 20 minutes slowly ramping up the internal cell temperatures. It is a brilliant piece of thermal engineering that requires the driver to act as an active, knowledgeable participant in the machine's operation, heavily rewarding operational knowledge with massive amounts of time saved. Of course, unlocking these hidden capabilities and actively treating a multi-ton vehicle like an oversized smartphone does not come without inherent realism, risks, and limitations. There is a very specific, historically grounded reason why legacy automakers usually hide these exact features behind highly restrictive, idiot-proof interfaces. In the early days of connected vehicles, poor software implementation led to catastrophic module failures, completely drained 12-volt auxiliary batteries that left cars completely bricked in suburban driveways, and created massive, highly publicized cybersecurity vulnerabilities. BYD's incredibly open approach is undeniably a double-edged sword for the consumer. While side-loading applications offers incredible freedom, it also inevitably opens the door to poorly optimized, third-party software that can crash the die-link system mid-drive, drain critical background power while the car is parked, or dangerously distract the driver from the road. Furthermore, continuously relying on the vehicle as a high-draw power station via the extreme V2L system will mathematically accelerate the degradation cycles on the battery pack over a long enough timeline, slightly reducing the total lifespan of the vehicle.